What's up, everybody? Blowover Productions here, and today we are going to be racing at Auto Club to kick off the second race of the YouTube Cup Series in season number 3. So let's talk about our point standings here today. Our final four currently would be Hungry Bones, Adam Ethereal, Connor Hudson, and Random Ass Band, who I'm actually surprised is up here already, considering he's a rookie from the lower series. So is Abel Bush being in 6th place, and Krasina in 5th. And as you can see, there's a lot of other drivers. And I will pause the screen. You can pause the screen if you want to see who is down here. Random Mazpan is probably one of our most talented drivers in the Nampers division. He's got 5 wins in the lower series. He just won the lower series race at Daytona, and he's already in the final 4 contention in the Cup Series. Like, come on. This guy's awesome. But on pole position today is going to be the 33 of Geo Balls. There's the winner of our last race. Adam Ethereal on number 99. He won in photo finish style fashion, side by side with Hungry Bones coming to the line. So that was pretty awesome from him. I think that's all we can say about this race. Who's the camera looking for? Oh, Hungry Bones is our points leader, by the way. He got more points than Adam Ethereal, possibly because he gained more positions from start to finish, and also maybe led 1 or 2 more laps, I think. But like I was saying, Random Ass Pan's a great driver, obviously, because, I mean, how awesome do you have to be able to get in the Final Four of the lower series and be in contention to do it in the Cup Series? Now, I know that's a pretty wild statement to be making, considering this is only the second race of the season, but you got to think about these things, guys. He hasn't raced in the Cup Series before, and he's already getting points like that. Like, come on. You can't tell me that's not even the slightest of cool. But enough glazing him. The pace Dodge is going to pull in. And with that being said, we're going to come to the line. 30 cars here today. Biggest field in Knackers at Auto Club. The first YouTube Cup Series race is going to be kicked off here with the green flag. Whoa, so Rocky Gordon swiped down in front of Jedman. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is the most aggressive series, so we're going to be seeing a lot of different moves here. I hope the drivers from the lower series don't feel too much pressure, because it's about to get wild. Just like it was at Daytona. Speaking of which, we have some injuries we need to address. King Science has recovered from his horrible flip at Daytona. He only suffered a fractured wrist, but it healed. Oh my God, they're still right. Oh my God, Justin Joey up on the wall, riding the wall. Jonas Walter crashed with him. Blue balls, and a Jetman has damage. The 75 is up in the air on top of Random Mazepin. And the car's going to come out. Max Stenson's in it. Holy. Oh my God, what just happened? I saw Justin get right hooked into the wall. So let's go to the replay and see what the heck just happened. That means no. Coming into turn 3, Justin Joey tapped the side of the 7, which caused him to go down into Jedman. And they're on the high side, so he got turned down into Max Sensen and Jonas Walter. Max went up the track, tagged blue ball on the 7. Justin Joey slammed hard into the outside wall from the passenger side, and Jedman hit him again, which caused his car to soar up into the air. Luckily, it didn't hit the catch fence, just kind of glided along the wall. But that was still a very scary hit from the 87. He's just sliding up there and still sliding. I think he might be tapping the catch fence. Just not enough to do too much damage. There it is. Oh my God, that was a horrible crash. But here's what happened with Michael Hong. Looks like he got tagged by somebody. I think it was the 43. He got slammed up into the wall. Philibal and Random Mazepin got loose with each other and slid up into him, caused them pretty much to do the same thing as Justin Joey. So I see how we're starting this race with 2 cars in the air, and then Random Mazepin hit him again. Goodness gracious. Hope these guys are okay. That was a pretty nasty hit all around, but we'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Auto Club, everybody. The pace Dodge is going to pull in after a very horrible wreck here from Justin Joey, Michael Hong, and everybody else involved. But as we say that, we're going to be led back to the green flag, and it's going to come in the form of Connor Hudson. Let's go! I was going to say at Auto Club, but that didn't get it out. So as I was saying, addressing the injuries, King Science suffered a fractured wrist from his tumble at Daytona after being impacted by both Daniel Jaws and Chase Smith. but it healed in the week that we did not race. So luckily for him, I mean, in the days, I don't think it was a whole week that we did not race. So he's back in his car. He's feeling better than ever. But obviously, he wasn't the only one involved in that big wreck, the one that brought out the second caution. But Chase Smith also suffered a fractured leg from slamming into King Science in the manner that caused him to flip over, but also healed within the time of this race and Daytona, due to the doctors at the Halifax Medical Center being awesome, giving him a splint, and sending him on about his way. Frosted Derp and Geoballs also suffered some major hits. Geoballs got slammed into the back, nailed in the back by Frosted Derp, and that sent both of them in a horrible crash. Frosted Derp had minor head trauma, but managed to survive, and is luckily back in his car. As you can see, the blue number 52 is right there. I thought the camera broke for a second. But Geoball suffered slight back injuries in his vertebrae, but he is fine, and he is also back in his car. Obviously, as you saw, he was actually on pole position today, which has got to be one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen. And he's actually fighting for the lead once again with Connor Hudson. Oh, wait, he might be a lap down because he's not clocked in on the leaderboard. But he's right next to Connor. Oh, wait, he was a lap down. They just caught up to him. Oh, my gosh. These guys are fast, dude. This is obviously our fastest series, being that they have the most cars. But they're also the most experienced and aggressive. So these guys get loud, and they get fast. Geoballs is trying to hold his own, trying not to get lapped by the 49. Connor Hudson for NASCAR Motorsports. Ooh, tapping going on from John Castellan and Damon Wool, but nothing too grand. 10 laps already done here. Hungry Bones and Jeremiah off the track just a little bit, but they save it and get back on with the draft. Two cars up on the outside lane. It's Damon Wool and Dano Draws. Michael Hong also had a slight injury, I forgot to mention earlier, from hitting the inside wall at Daytona during the first big one, I think it was, after those chain reaction incidents with Frosted Derp Christina, Max Sensen and Mike Jones, and then Dano Draws in Puerto Rico finally set off the huge one in that chain reaction type crash. But yes, Michael Hong did slam into the wall at kind of an angle, a weird one at that caused him to have both of his index fingers broken on his left and right hand, but also managed to recover. So that's good for him, the 75, to be able to... It's actually good for everybody to be able to come back on the track here after suffering those horrible injuries at Daytona. But that's Daytona, so we'll wait for Michael Hong's condition and Justin Joey's after this race, because Michael Hong also now has another injury, because he probably has another injury because he just slammed into the wall the way he did. And so did Justin Joey, because he got right hooked straight into the wall and went up in the air and was grinding the catch fence. We forgot steps out with Damon Wool. Two cars way on the bottom. It's Abel Bush and Mike Jones. Contact still with King Science and Jaden Williams. These guys are thirsty. They're hungry for it. Geoballs is running third in the pack, but he's still a lap down. He's starting to get passed by all the other faster cars now. But I gotta say, for a lap car, he still does seem to be keeping good pace. He was fighting with Connor Hudson for actually quite a while. I don't know what that was. Connor Hudson is back to the lead not back to the lead, but he was already in the lead. Looking at the 55 of Abel Bush now for Game of Motorsports, Justin Joey's own team in the Netflix lower series. Obviously drives stock motorsports in this series, but that is one of his drivers from the lower series. Probably very proud of him to be able to make it up here with him. And I think he's actually doing a pretty good job considering he's in the top 10. He's looking to be in the top 5 if he can get around Dano. And Damon, for that matter. Two of those Animated Buddies Motorsports teammates, 91 and 23, holding it on the bottom with Abel Bush. Connor Hudson continues to hold a good lead as Guide chases him down, and so does Crastina Animations. Both Crastina Animations and Guide have yet to get a YouTube Cup Series win. However, Crastina has 3 career wins. He got 2 in the lower series, I believe, at Charlotte and New Hampshire. Charlotte won, and New Hampshire, I think, won. And he also just got a win in the Truck Series at Daytona, obviously. So he's doing a lot better in those lower series than he is here on the Cup Series, because this is now his 3rd season. I won't say 3rd full-time season because he joined halfway through Season 1 in the Cup Series. But this would be his 2nd and a half full-time season then. And still hasn't got a win, while all of his teammates have. Blue Ball has 1 win in this Blue Ball has 5 wins in this series, which is actually kind of crazy. Puerto Rico has 2. Philip Ball has 2. Drew Darnell has 2. Geo Balls has 2. And is that everybody? Blue Ball, Philip Ball, Geo Balls, Drew Darnell. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Blue Ball has 5. Philip Ball has 2. Drew has 2. Geo has 2. Rico has 2. Why does all of their team members have 2 except for Blue Ball? And then Crastina would be 6. So yeah. Wait, so doing the math, 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 2 is 13. But they don't have the most wins because ABM has 14, I think, now. Thanks to Frosted Derp winning the championship in season number 2. Geo Balls has skyrocketed back to the front of the field somehow and is dusting Connor Hudson at the moment, but Connor Hudson is on the lead lap, fortunately for him, so we don't have to worry about that. But he doesn't have to worry about that because his main threat right now is Damon Wool. Look how fast these cars are going, man. What package is this? The freaking 2,000 horsepower package? What the heck? You never see stuff like this in today's NASCAR. That's why you should watch my series. Crastina gets held up top with Damon Wool. Slight touching there from the 23 and 92. It actually looks like they're starting to single file out here. They caught back up to Geo Ball just barely. Looks like there's another lap car in the distance as well. Down to the bottom now is the 49 and 27. Let's see if Connor can get around him. Oh, it's Blue Ball that's a lap down. Well, it's about to go a lap down at least. Geo Ball is holding his own, making sure he's just at the back of the front right now. As long as the 49 don't pass him, I'm pretty sure he's on the lead lap unless he pitted, and that's why then he would already be a lap down. But if he gets passed again, this would make him 2 laps down, and probably the same case for Blue Ball, unless there's a different reason why Blue Ball's in front and Geo Balls isn't. Both of those Balls Animation Motorsports cars are falling behind, actually. Crastina seems to be the one that's doing the best on their team at the moment, since he's running second. And they caught up to Blue Ball quick. He clearly doesn't have the same speed as Geo, because Geo's been staying in front of this field the whole time. This is even one of those occasions like in Season 2 where they would stay behind a lap car for laps on end, like they didn't know how to pass him. This is just Geo Ball straight up blocking the whole field. Like, he does not want to get lapped today. Also, why is it cloudy here? But for the lower series and truck series races, it was freaking clear sky. Like, what's up with that? I wonder if they'll ever make it around Geoballs. Something tells me that I wish I... Never mind, I already sang Fiend. I don't need to sing again. Abel Bush is side by side with Mr. Rocky Gordon. Rocky Gordon still in... Connor Hudson's still behind the 33. Rocky Gordon is catching up, so the stutter is valid type stuff. I don't know how many laps I've been silent for. I was just thinking about stuff in my head. I was wondering if I should make secondary schemes for these guys, and I might just do that when I get the time to, possibly over the summer or the next break that I have. Not the weekends, though. My weekends are always too jam-packed to do anything. I barely even got time to record and edit this video, or any of the videos, really. But if I do get time, then yeah, secondary schemes definitely will be a possibility. Maybe not just for this series, but probably the lower series as well. I wish I knew. Stop singing. Okay. Looking back at the race here, it looks like Geoballs is still in front of Connor Hudson and still being chased down by Krasina, surprisingly. Oh, it's all making... I understand it now. No wonder Geoballs has been trying so hard to stay in front of the field. His teammate is battling for first. He's trying to slow down Connor. That's what's been happening. He's been blocking Connor the whole time so his teammate Krasina can get around him and get to the lead. Oh my... I understand it now. Dude. I'm so dumb. How did I not know that? Obviously, he would be blocking somebody else for his teammate. The fact, though, is that it's not being very effective, obviously, since Krasina has been in second for, like, the past, I don't know, what, 30 laps? This is lap 30, right? So maybe last, like, 20 laps. Because the field's only getting single-filed out now, because look at that. Coming to the line here, we got 10 laps to go. Let's see if Geoballs can continue to block for his teammate. Or will Connor Hudson win this race? Still side by side behind him with the 91.48.56. Couple cars switching lanes back there with Zeke Sensenike and John Castelline. I was biting my teeth there for a second, so the subtitles might have just said John Cast the line, but his name is John Castelline. If you don't know who that is, his name is H1T1 on YouTube. Still seeing some more W Fire racing here. Also, if you're questioning what I meant by I was biting my teeth, I was like biting my mouth. It's a weird habit that I have where I like bite the gums in my mouth, but then I like chew the... Okay, too much information. You didn't even need to know that. Actually, just skip this whole part of... you know what? Hold on, let me get my memory racing. You know what? Never mind. I won't even erase your memory because you're too beta for... Oh my... What is happening? I'm supposed to be commentating a race. Okay. Geoballs is still in front of Connor Hudson. I think maybe the reason I haven't been commentating is because nothing is freaking happening. Connor Hudson has been behind the 33 for so many laps. I'm going to start saying Gen Z stuff again. I mean Gen Alpha stuff. Or I guess you could say since it's 2025, Gen Beta. Anyways, let's get back to the race here finally. One car is way down on the bottom. Oh, we got a couple cars pitting, I think. Looks like Ufergott and Daniel Jaws went. Let's see what kind of strategy they have here. Running this many lap screen can't be good for their fuel tanks. Let's see who's gonna save at the pump. Maybe it'll be Puerto Rico since he's driving the 12 car. That's just a random assumption though. Like, it could be anybody. It might be Puerto Rico might win because, you know, he's driving the 12. He might save at the pump. We don't have a 2 car, but we might save at the pump. Anyways. Looks like a couple more cars just went down pit road, maybe. We're past the 5 to go mark. Actually, we're at the 5 to go mark. Looks like Philibal pitted as well. He's coming off pit road. They're finally 3 wide with geoballs now. This is starting to get interesting. Connor Hudson's in the middle. Crastina on the bottom. Crastina didn't have enough momentum. Connor Hudson blocks. Looks like he's finally going to get around the 33. Oh, they're pitting. Never mind. Let's see what kind of pit strategies they have here. A couple other cars went with them as well. PM Damien, Mike Jones, Zeke Sensenite, Jaden Williams I see back there. Hungry Bones, that green and red Mustang. I wonder who's going to win this race now, because now it has Damon Wool clocked in first place. But if they're going to start pitting here, it's another one of those last lap glitch races. Well, I don't know if this is a glitch, because this might actually be a strategy if Connor Hudson can get back out in the field. This does make me wonder how this is going to affect the racing, though. PM Damien's out. Now Connor Hudson's out as well. Rocky Gordon's now in the lead with 3 laps to go. So let's see if he pits this time by. Unless he already did. More cars are in pit road now. It's the field that just passed by. That was because I saw Damon Wool there. There's Rocky Gordon. He's going in. And now Frosted Derp's following him. I don't know how many cars he lapped, though. Because he was one of the latest ones to go in. Let's see whose pit crew is going to have the brains and the speed to get their driver back out on the track to win this race. A lot of cars are pitting. I can't even tell who's in the lead right now, but the leaderboard is saying Rocky Gordon and Frosted Derp. Abel Bush apparently is also with them, but I didn't see him pitting with them. So he might actually be in first. We'll see when these cars cross the line if any one of them makes the leaderboard change. There's Abel in front of Judah No. That didn't make the board change, though. And it's still lap 39 because Rocky Gordon has yet to pass the line. Or anybody else that's on the lead lap with him. This is getting confusing. There he is with Frosted Derp. Oh, they just barely got out in front of the field because look at that. Frosted Derp, Abel Bush, Judah No, King Science. That's everybody behind him. Minus Philibal because he's not in the top 10. White flag is out in the air this time by. That was a great strategy from the 29, but let's see if he'll actually be able to get it here, or if Frosted Derp is going to get his 7th career win. Rocky Gordon hasn't won in the YouTube Cup Series yet before. He's been here since day 1. It's not a Crastina situation. He's been through all 3 seasons, and has yet to win a race. Here comes Frosted Derp down to the bottom with him. Off turn 4 for the final time. Rocky Gordon for NASCAR Motorsports is going to hold him off and finally get a win in the YouTube Cup Series. Rocky Gordon at an Auto Club. I almost said Atlanta. What a finish. That was why are they still racing each other? Did he just try to block Frosted? What a finish. Rocky Gordon finally, the man, the myth, the legend himself, is finally going to win at Auto Club. I mean, not finally win at Auto Club, but get a win in general. He's never won before. He's been through all 3 seasons. Remember that. He's been here from the first ever YouTube Cup Series race. So almost 8 months of racing, and he still hasn't gotten a win. He's just now getting it done. That is wild. How many races is that? There's 36. 36 times 3 is, hold on, let me see. 6 times 3 is 8. Bring the 1 over. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 10. That's 108 races. Wow. 108 race went. Wait, no, it wasn't 3 full seasons. This is the second race. So it would be 36 times 2 plus 2. Because this is the second race and he didn't win the first race. No, plus 1 because he did win this race because it's the second race. So 36 times 2 would be somewhere in the 70s, I'm pretty sure. Because 6 times 2 is, 12? And then bring the 1 over. 3 times 2 is 6. 72. So 72 races. And he's just now getting... 72 plus 1. 73 races and he's just now getting a win. Wow. Imagine being on a 73 race win drought and finally winning it at a new track, which is Auto Club. That just goes to show the kind of diversity of winners we have here in the Cup Series, not the dominance it was in Season 1. Death King. Anyways, with that being said, awesome race here for the 29 and NASCAR Motorsports. They get to add another win for their data. But with that being said, this has been Blowover Productions. This was the YouTube Cup Series at Auto Club in Season number 3. And we will see you at our next race, which will be at Las Vegas Motor Speed. Whoa! Rocky Gordon sliding it into the wall there. Just barely keeps it off the outside wall. Jeez, I can't look away for 1 second. He's still crashing. But with that being said, we'll see you at... Oh, he's still spinning. Come on, Rocky. You can do it. Come on, get her home. Hands are probably shaking from winning this race. He's still spinning out. We'll see y'all at Las Vegas. Oh. Thought he was going to keep it off the wall there. All right. Peace, guys.